tonight. A Lexington couple is charged after deputies say they didn't seek medical treatment for their infant after the baby was burned severely. Their 29-year-old John Argo and his 25-year-old wife Megan. Deputies say the baby received burns to approximately 34% of its body, and the couple failed to seek medical attention until a relative saw the injuries and called 911 2 days later. Investigators also said when the baby arrived at the hospital, medical staff reported the infant being severely malnourished. How the baby got the burns is still under investigation. The parents are now being held in the Lexington County Jail.